Hi there, it's Beth here from My Pilates Time, and I've got a 5-minute quick break for you from your work. So why don't you just perch yourself right on the edge of your chair so that your knees are bent and you can feel your feet really flat on the ground and both of your sitting bones on the chair, and then just think of elongating through your spine and have your hands just on your thighs. You're going to take your body forward in a hinge, so you don't round your spine, you just go straight forward, hinging at the hip, and then reaching the chest forward, and then you round the spine from the lower spine and restack yourself back and up. So lengthening the spine again, and then hinging forward. So you really nice long line through your body, and then lower spine rounds first, and you round yourself back and up. And again, hinging over, and then rounding to come up. And we'll do one more like this. So really reach the chest forward. Watch that your neck's not coming up, so you've got a nice long line with your neck as well as through your back, and then rounding the body, pulling the tummy back and up to come up. Okay, next is a nice little twist. So stay sitting right on the edge of your chair, and then you're just going to pop, keeping the knees where they are, just put one hand on the outer edge of your thigh and then one hand on the back of your chair, and you're just going to lengthen the spine so nice and long, and then have a little twist and just look over your shoulder and breathe out. Feel the ribs wrap around. So I haven't shifted my weight through my sitting bones, that's the trick. So you get a really nice twist, and just watch where you put your hand here. You want to keep this shoulder dropping down so the shoulder blade's heavy, and if you're twisting to the right, then your right rib would be drawing down to your right hip. Good, and then going the other way, so put one hand on the outer edge of your hip, one hand behind you, and then think of getting nice and tall, and then twisting. Then if you're going to the left, your left rib draws down to the left hip or left waist. Shoulder blades are heavy. You've got length right through your back, right up into your neck. And then come back. Good. Now the next thing, we'll give your legs a little stretch. So you just pick up one leg and stretch it away from you, and then just pop that heel down on the ground. And again, just like we did before when we hinged forward, but with one leg outstretched. So you just go forward, and then if you flex the toes up towards your body, get that nice stretch at the back of the leg, and then round the body to come back up. Take the other leg, heel comes down to the ground, hinge forward, feel that back of the leg and a good stretch, and then round yourself to come up. Okay, nearly there. We're just going to stand up and stand behind your chair. So just standing nicely behind your chair, you want to hold onto your chair and have your feet hip width apart, and then from here you're just going to have a nice long line through your body, and keep that long line as you come up onto your toes, and then pop your heels back down. So just a little lift and lower. So spread your toes out wide when you lift up, and also just think of drawing in through the tummy, and probably about 10 like this is good. So we'll do 5 more. So making sure that you can press down through the joint of your big toe as well. And last one. That's good. And then we might do 5 on each foot. So you're just going to float one knee up. You can just pop your big toe down on the ground for stability and use your chair, or just lift up your whole foot off the ground, and then we'll just do 5 on one side. So just one foot going up and down. So just lifting up the heel. 3, 4, other side. So put that foot down, just balance on your big toe there, and then when you feel stable, lift up your leg. And 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Good, put your feet down. Next thing, we'll just give the front of your hip a little stretch. So if you hold on to the chair and just take your foot behind you, see if you can keep your knees together and just feel that nice opening there at the front of the hip. So we'll take a couple of deep breaths there. Watch that you don't really arch your back to do that. So still length through your lower spine. You're reaching your tailbone down to the ground. And then put that foot down and swap to the other side. So knees are close together. You've got a nice straight back. And then you open up through the front of the hip. And then pop that foot down. And then another thing that might be really nice to do is if you just pop your hands in your lower back and reach your elbows down, you're going to look up to the sky, let your chin lift up, reach your sternum up, give your upper back a nice stretch back, and then come back into center. And again, so look up first, let your head lift up, let your shoulder blades drop down, elbows reach down to the ground, open up the front of the chest, and then come back. And let's do that one more time to finish off. Just lift up, reach your chest up, and come back to center. Good, so that's you finished. Hope you enjoyed your quick little break.